A girl was camping in the wilderness when a severely injured man suddenly burst into her tent. To escape his enemies, the man forced her to pretend to be his wife and shoved a ring into her hand as compensation. Furious, she slapped him across the face, convinced she'd stumbled upon a pervert. But her real nightmare had only just begun. Back home, her greedy uncle, driven by the desire for an 800,000 yuan dowry, actually intends to marry her off to a sleazy 70-year-old man. At the engagement party, faced with the old man's inappropriate advances, the girl fights back fiercely, only to be pinned to the ground by his family members, who are preparing to teach her a lesson in front of everyone. At the critical moment, a man suddenly appears, instantly silencing the entire crowd. The girl looked up and saw that the man was none other than the pervert from the tent a few days ago. But what she didn't know was that this man was the city's wealthiest tycoon. It turned out that his mother had been pressuring him to choose a fiancée from among 30 socialites. Unexpectedly, he completely ignored all the wealthy young ladies. In front of everyone, he pointed at the girl who had just arrived to deliver food and declared her to be his bride. The crowd was stunned, because the ring on the girl's finger was the very symbol of the family's highest authority. What broke the girl even more was the realization that this man was the enemy who had indirectly caused her father's death. Facing this man who was both her savior and her father's murderer, the girl's heart was filled with hatred. To win her over, the man bought the entire university outright, appointed the girl as the new president, and even promised to fund the school for 50 years. But the girl viewed all his gestures of goodwill as an insult, furiously denouncing his money as filthy. Faced with her contempt, the man flew into a rage, grabbing her and pulling her into his arms. What would he do next to this girl, the only one who dared to defy him?